Women don't fear aging, they fear becoming invisible. We were taught that our value is tied to youth. Women fear looking older because they've never been shown a model of an older woman who is powerful, visible, desired, respected, and fully alive. The fear is not about wrinkles, it's about representation. Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Michelle, your inner light coach, and I'm grateful you joined me today. Let's step together through stories, rituals, and reflections. Thank you for shining your presence here. This video is about the real reasons women fear looking older. The deepest reason women fear looking older is the belief that visibility, value, and desirability decline with age. A belief absorbed from culture, not born within us. Everything else is a variation of this root wound. We'll look at 4 layers that branch off this belief. The psychological roots. The internal stories women tell themselves. The fear of becoming irrelevant. You're not sure if you'll be seen or heard. The fear of losing control. Along with aging, the body changes, and it feels like something is happening to you. Fear of comparison. Not so much of others, but of the younger versions of yourself. I've been in the presence of older women who avoid photos, and it takes a lot of convincing to get them to join the group photos. They're not trying to be difficult. They're afraid they won't recognize themselves or that others will notice the changes they're trying to hide. The cultural conditioning root. Unfortunately, this is like the air women breathe. Youth is marked as currency. Older women are underrepresented or portrayed as past their prime. Anti-aging is a billion-dollar industry that is built on insecurity. Beauty ads only use 20-somethings to pitch their serums and lotions. Subconsciously, women internalize this as her face is no longer allowed to be seen. Relational dynamics roots. Aging can affect connection and belonging. Fear of being less desirable to partners, fear of being replaced at work by younger colleagues, fear of becoming invisible in social spaces. Women do notice when they get fewer compliments or less attention in public. This gets interpreted as a loss of worth. Identity shift roots. Aging forces a woman to meet herself again. It changes the dynamics of her outer identity. Who am I if I'm not the pretty one, the young one, the one who looks good for her age? What happens when the identity built on appearance dissolves? Women who relied on their looks for confidence can begin to feel untethered when their reflection changes. As you step back from this reflection, remember this. The fear you feel around aging isn't a sign that you're fading. It's a sign that you're waking up. Waking up to the truth that the world has never reflected your full power back to you. Waking up to the realization that you were never meant to spend your life chasing your story about youth to stay worthy. You are meant to grow into yourself, not shrink away from time. Aging isn't a decline, it's a deepening. It's a moment your beauty stops being something you perform and becomes something you embody. It's a season where your wisdom sharpens, your boundaries strengthen, and your self-respect becomes non-negotiable. And here's the part women aren't told. You don't lose value as you age. You lose tolerance for what you didn't deserve. You stop apologizing. You stop controlling. You stop abandoning yourself to be chosen. You stop mistaking attention for affection and validation for love. You begin to choose yourself with a clarity you didn't have at 20. You begin to honor your body instead of policing it. You begin to trust your intuition instead of overriding it. You begin to live from your truth instead of your fear. Aging is not the end of your beauty. It's the end of your self-doubt. So if you're afraid of looking older, let the fear be a doorway into deeper self-respect, a more honest relationship with your worth, a version of you who is no longer performing for approval, but rooted in her own authority. You are not becoming invisible. You are becoming undeniable. The world needs women who are no longer trying to be young. The world needs women who are fully alive, fully awake, and fully themselves. Fear isn't proof that you're losing value. It's proof that you're waking up to how much value you've always had. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Let's get back to love. God is good. Love and light to all. Stay thankful. Until next time, walk gently and shine brightly.